Hi people, do you see this place? This is the Brussels Beer Project brewery that is called Port Sud. It's great, it's completely new, it was built from scratch with impact in mind. Not only environmentally impact related things, but also social impact and creativity. Shall we go and have a look? So I'm here today in this amazing brewery called
Brussels Beer Project. My name is Kiliaan. I'm head of marketing at BBP. We are in Anderlecht in Port Sud, where our brewery is right on our left, on my left, right behind us. It was basically founded in 2013 when two guys met in Canada, two friends, so Sébastien Morvan and Olivier de Brouwer. You know, Belgium is known for its beers, but Belgium shouldn't be a museum of beer. It shouldn't be just the past of the brewing world. It should also shape the present and shape the future. And that's how BBP was actually thought, and that's how it came to life. It was basically launched with the release of the Delta IPA, the most sold IPA of Belgium, and it was elected actually by the community in 2013. So we had 4 different beers. People could try the 4, and then just elect the one that they prefer, which is the Delta IPA.
Look at that. These are the Nomoq cans made for the 10th anniversary of the beer.
And so it was founded on 3 main pillars, which is collaboration. Basically, we have more than 5,000 crowd-founders who are supporting us, who are behind us, and really involved in the life of the brewery. Experimentation, we're trying a lot of crazy stuff, do something different than what people know from beers. And then impact. And that's the 3rd pillar. Most likely one of the biggest ones actually, which is really having a positive impact on people, so social impact, but also on the planet, so environmental impact.
And that's the super iconic roof. Here in this roof there is all the magic environmental wise. So they're collecting rainwater, there is solar panels, and it's super great.
So this brewery came from the ground in a year and a half ago, and was really thought in terms of, sustainability, ecological impact. I can give you a few examples. So no heating system inside the brewery. It all comes from the heating process. Actually, there is I think 1,000 meters square of a flat rooftop, which can collect rainwater, which is then reused to clean kegs, wash kegs, but also for the showers, for the toilets. We are also green energy, solar energy. We have solar panels on the rooftop. So really everything was thought about how can we have the least impact on the environment as possible. And this approach, this impact-driven approach, is for brewery, but of course just in every decision that we take. I can name the Babylon. It was the first ever beer made with unsold fresh bread. So we collect bread from shops that didn't sell it, and instead of throwing it away, we use it to brew the Babylon. Social impact, because it's not only the environment, it's also the people, right? But actually right now people are inside canning and kegging our Delta, the Delta IPA, which I mentioned, and we're working with companies. Well, it's more an organization actually, who help people with disabilities to be integrated in a professional environment and to work as well, to be given the opportunity to work. It's called an atelier protégé in French, and we work a lot. They're right there in front of us.
And here is where the kegging process is happening.
And also, have an impact on the city. Really, we're bringing back the production to an urban area. We are in the heart of Brussels.
Yes. This brewery is huge. The full potential is coming.
We realize how today it doesn't make much more sense. Having cans on cargo ships, on planes, it has a big impact on the environment. It didn't really make sense for us, especially when we're defending the values that we have. We couldn't just keep on that path. So we took a tough decision, and it was to cut the far export and to really focus on Belgium, but also neighbor countries. We're very, very proud of the decision and happy with this decision. It was the only one that makes sense actually, and it makes still so much sense today, and it will make still so much sense tomorrow as well. Yeah, so we have different ranges of beer. So Delta is part of the permanent beers, what we call the All Star. We have Delta, Juice Junkie, Jungle Joy, Babylon, and a few others. Then we have the pop-up beers, which is really, limited edition beers that come from the crazy minds of brewers. We also have the brewers editions, which is really the jewel of a brewers. Is basically having fun and then trying something a bit crazy and putting in for the public at the tap rooms or at a shop. And then we have the dansard beers, which is what you mentioned. It's mixed fermentation beer, which means that there is a bit of control, but also we're letting the nature do its thing, do its work, and we put it in a cool ship and see what happens. So every beer is different. Again, it's called mixed fermentation. It's what people know as lambic and also gueuse. We actually, that's maybe avant-première information for you, but we're about to release our gueuse this year in September, which is the first gueuse in 15 years,
Nice.
50 years in Brussels. So yeah, pretty big one. And that's happening in Dansard, which is our historical brewery. It's 10 minutes from here. And yeah, everything is there now.
We came into the cave of the Brussels Beer Project. Here is where everything started. We are in the first brewery from Brussels Beer Project. The district called Dansert, and now this became as well synonym of the most creative beers that you can have. Now they are brewing an alambic that is actually the typical brewer beer from Brussels, and in 1 year, actually in a few months, in September 23, they're gonna also make the first goose ever produced here in Belgium. I mean, isn't that amazing? I'm gonna go and taste some beer. I think now it's time.